Hey YouTube, Alan back again, and I have another spinner to review today. And what I have is the Labz tri-spinner. This is a stainless steel tri-spinner. As you can see, it's kind of the lobster claw design. Very nicely done. Couple little minor flaws on it. Not a deal breaker by any stretch, but just a very nice spinner. Stainless steel with a nice R188 bearing inside, so this spinner is very quiet. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this thing down to the tabletop. We're going to break it down, check it out. I'll give you my thoughts and some of the things I like and do not like about it. So without any further ado, let's head down there right now. All right, let's do this. As you can see, it comes in a nice small tin to protect the spinner. And if you take a look at this tin as compared to, say, the Infinite Spin, look at the difference. Huge difference. Big difference. I kind of like the small tin myself, so that is a good thing. And inside, of course, it's got the black cushion insert there that protects it, which is nice. So that's the tin. Now let's get down to the juice. Here she is. Look at her up close. Nice rounded edges there. Nothing sharp. It's going to tear your fingers up. Beautiful design. I love the lobster claw design myself, personally. I think it just looks fantastic. Beautiful spinner. Virtually almost zero wobble at all. It's just, you can see a little bit of metallic hum. Little bit of movement, not much, but you are gonna obviously have a little bit because the caps will never fit exactly snug, so you're gonna have a little bit of movement. Not a big deal. Beautifully brushed finish on the sides, and then the inside part there is more shiny, so you get that contrast. You got a nice little Labz etching on the side of one of the arms. Now this one had a little bit of a mark on it. You see that arm right there. Got a little mark right there. Not a deal breaker, not a big deal. Just probably a quality control issue, which is, well, I guess, you know, most of these are made in China, so they're pumping these things out at a very high rate. So obviously quality control is going to be a little bit lacking. Not always, but for the most part, they're pretty good. You see they also did the Labz label, their little emblem right there on the center cap, which is nice. And like I said, this thing does have an R188 bearing, which is removable. We'll go ahead and pull the caps off. You see they come off pretty easily. Nice stainless steel buttons as well. And you see it has that retention collar right there. And very easily just grip it with your thumbs and you can back it right out. That's in case you need to, if you want to get in there, you want to take your bearing out and maybe you can give it a nice alcohol bath or something. Take a look at the bearing there. It's a nice R188 bearing. Kind of standard. Seeing that in a lot of spinners now. Seems to be very quiet bearing. Nice long spin time. Speaking of spin times, if you look up in the upper left corner, I'm running a spin test on this spinner at the same time, so you don't have to sit here and stare at a stopwatch and a spinner in the middle of the video, which is kind of annoying. I've seen a lot of them and they do that, and it's, I don't know, it's something about just staring at a spinner spinning on a table just and watching a stopwatch. But a lot of people want to know how long it's going to spin for, so right up in that upper corner I keep it right there so you can always have that information there. Take a look at some of this some of the detail, just the smallest little details. Kind of nice. I like it. This part here is obviously not gonna come in contact with your fingers at all. The edges, as you can see, are nice and rounded. Not too bad. Not really sharp. Not going to tear your fingers up or anything. Very well done. I like it. Spins good. Got the put the caps back on. Like I said, this thing fidgets really nice. And it feels really good. It's not too super heavy. Little bit of metallicum, not bad. I'll put it up here. Very light, so it's not real bad at all. We can check this thing out and let's see what she weighs. Let's set it on. First, we'll set it on grams for the people that like to use the metric system. Comes in at 58.7 grams, and we can switch that over to ounces as well. And there you go, 2.07 ounces. So it does have a little weight to it, which is good. I like a spinner with a little bit of weight. It feels a lot more sturdy in your hands. Makes it a lot easier to do, like if you like to balance it or whatever, you know, put it on your fingers and let it ride there very easily. Like I said, it doesn't tear your fingers up. It's nice and smooth. Very little sound. Just a good spinner. Very good spinner. And I'll put a link down in the description there for you to go pick one of these up. Like I said, you can definitely pick this one up on Amazon. They're kind of all over. I looked at a lot of them, and I read all the reviews, and I just like the way this one's been more personalized to the company. That was kind of a selling point to me. So I use that to base my decision, but there are a lot of these out there. Some higher, some lower in price. But overall, it's a very good spinner. And the one from Spin Labz, I trust it. And I am glad I got it. Nice addition to my collection. So there she is. There's the Spin Labz tri-spinner with the lobster claw design. I want to thank you folks for hanging out with me a little bit today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do me a favor, up in that upper corner there is going to be a subscribe button. Slam that for me, and also if you have any comments, leave them down below. Hit the like button. I'd appreciate that. And you guys have a great day. Peace.